Hey everybody, it's Jaeger. I'm back again with another video. Today we are going to be doing the velocity stacks and the air filter on the brand new 2024, and I guess if you want to 2025 ZX6R. It's the same way to it's the same process. So what you'll need for this is a 4mm Allen tool. It doesn't really matter. I like the T's though. A 5mm, a 10mm wrench or socket, and a screwdriver, some Phillips head, because you're gonna have to screw the velocity stacks. So what we're working with today is the V2 Graves velocity stacks. These are the long ones and these are the short ones. These go on the outsides, so you'll see later. Um, and the MWR race filter. So you're gonna start with. Well, let me let me not get too ahead of myself here. You need to take the seat off to make your life a little easier. Oh my goodness, I forgot my quad lock's in here. That's hilarious. My broken one. Alright, so I'll come over to your side. Watch out. So,
Oh, it went to your phone.
so here is, there's one of these tabs on each side. There's one here, and there's one on the other side. I'll go over there in a minute. It would have been easier if I put this on a rear stand, but unfortunately, my rear stand is broken. So you'll undo this. Eventually. Alright, and this is a 4mm tool, by the way. And so basically, if you check in here, there are these little grommets that hold everything in. So you're going to pull out and up because there's also a tab. You don't want to break it, like I'm probably going to do. Nothing should be forced. It'll all just come out. So up and out. If I can do it correctly, I think. I feel like it's still latched. Alright, yep, just pops out like that. So you can see there's a little tab here. That tab here, that's why you're supposed to pull up. Now, the rest of this is going to be Velcro. So you can work your way in here slowly, of course. More plastic hooks in here. If you can see, I'll pull. And then, so if you can see, these plastics, they snap in. They go right in here. And then these little, you just got to be gentle. You can just work it out. That's the easiest way to do it. And then we'll do the same thing for the other side. So, except this time I'm going to turn my steering the other way so I can get to everything. Like I said, if you have a rear stand, makes your life a whole lot easier. I unfortunately don't have a rear stand right now because, like I said, it's broken. And my new one was supposed to come in this weekend, but it got delayed. So again, we come to the back here. Same thing as the other side. A grommet. So you don't really want to like be forcing it out, but like you should feel it. Like push down and then go up, and it'll come up. And then just if you work it through the body, you'll feel everything start to come off slowly, and it'll just come out super easily. And then just wiggle the front out a little bit like that, and boom, everything's out. So for our next step, we'll be working on these right here. You want to get these off. They're not really hard. Again, it's another Allen T. So we're going to go take our 5mm this time. I lied. We're back to the 4mm. You ain't going to follow me over here to grab the tools every time. You can just keep looking at the bike if you want. in like that. And these should come off pretty easy as well. Also, I do recommend when you do this, try to have a somewhat empty tank. I'm going to be doing it on a fuller tank because I'm stupid and I didn't get to go riding today. So now all you do is just a little shimmy it off because, again, it's another rubber grommet right here. Most of this is just snap in with one screw, which is really nice. So same thing on the other side. And guys, I mean, it's super easy to get off. It's nothing. Come here, you. There we go. And if my cameraman wants to shimmy the grommet out, he can. You just pull it and shimmy it, Garrett. Ain't that much. Yep, yep, perfect. Shimmy it out. Nice. See, even an unexperienced motorcycle guy can do it. All right, so next, I'm gonna go with the 10 millimeter right here. If you look, maybe I might need a wrench for this, which I do. So I can't fit my ratchet in there, but right here, there's this bolt. See how this thing's on a hinge right here? You literally just take the tank and you pull up on it. So, what the hell happened there? I'm gonna go grab a 10 millimeter wrench because I don't have one in here. I don't think. All right, sorry about that, guys. We were running into a little bit of a silly situation, and not having a 10 millimeter. I've never had to deal with a 10 millimeter curse until today, so that sucks. But we went and bought one, so if it looks darker outside, it's because it is. So like I said, I'm tightening it, aren't I? I'm being fucking stupid right now. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just angry. Alright, so you don't want to undo this one all the way. And like I said, guys, it's the one in here. It's not this one right here, because everyone will see this one. But I mean, if you look at it, it's on a hinge. It's getting dark, so we're trying to wrap this up, especially in the darker spots. But luckily, this is our last dark spot. I think that's good. But if it's not, then I can always undo it.
It's gonna be my celebrity
Next,
phone
5
call.
millimeter, and this is
Tom
the
Holland. Man, what
fun
the
part,
fuck?
I guess.
Man, I don't want to talk your bitch ass.
Alright, so you'll go ahead and lift up the tank gently, just straight up and back. You may have to straighten up the handlebars for this one, depending. But my cameraman is big, strong. Okay, so now, how well can you see, Garrett?
Okay.
Alright, so you've got a connector to the airbox right here, and then you've got the Phillips head for the airbox screws, which is why you need the Phillips head. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this cord right here, you're going to move it gently out the way, so that gives you wiggle room, and then you're just going to pinch and just wiggle this out, move this out of the way, and then the next part's super simple. You take a screwdriver and you undo the screws. Alright, so you should, I think, have 4. Yeah, this one. I have an electronic screwdriver, because maybe it'll make my life easier. Maybe. I use it for computer parts. Yeah, it's not charged enough, so I'll just hand crank it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep all this in. You might just see it cut. Or you can hit the record button, Garrett. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I need to check in here. Come on, bro. There it is. I hate it here. That was way too fucking easy. Alright, so now that you have the fucking airbox off, you can literally just yoink this dang out. Here's the filter. That's what it looked like after 2,000 miles. How'd that piece of grass get in there? I don't know. So yeah, it looks pretty clean. Next, we are just gonna tear all this film out. All right, everybody. So day 2. We kind of closed it up last night because it was getting late, and I just started it late, so that's my fault. Um, so this will be the second half of the video. If you watched the first half, obviously we got the tank open. If I can get my quad lock out of the way, and you can get to the air filter. That's where the air filter goes. You just would do all the steps backwards, close it back up, and then your air filter would be in. So now if you're going to do the stacks, you would do this. I would leave this closed if you're going to do the stacks as well, because you can just take this whole thing out. So we're going to do everything you did, right? Take all the panels off, but instead of loosening this screw, we're going to take this one off. And we're also going to remove these 2 hoses, one here and one here on the back of the tank. So you can just shimmy them off. Maybe. Kind of like gonna pinch it, pull it down. Pliers might be a good idea. Let me see. Yeah, the clamp down. And you're not trying to break nothing too, because that's, I mean, that's how you really break stuff.
Slowly.
Hmm?
It's moving slowly.
Yeah, I'm just not trying to break nothing. There it goes. Alright. That's one. And the other one, same thing. Slowly. This one's a little harder because the brackets are in the way, but damn, bro. Here you go. You see if you can get that off. I got no nails, so I can't really dig in there.
See, with this right here, all you have to do is move one direction, it'll loosen up.
So this hose is a lot harder to get off than this one. You're gonna have to really, I recommend just pushing the clamp all the way down, and then you're just gonna have to take a flathead and push it up against here and just, I mean, you're gonna have to get it off. Alright, so the next thing is we're going to remove this bolt completely now. So 10 millimeter again, back at it. If I can stop being silly. It's going slowly. You're good.
You can do it by hand now?
Oh, we can see. No.
No. You're not on it.
It's very tight to get in here. Like, I have no room at all. Okay, scratch everything I just said. You do not have to take this piece off. This can stay. There is, if you look at this clamp, if it's giving you problems because you can't figure out how it works, okay, come to the front of the clamp. If you take the screwdriver and push up, if you push up on it, it unlocks the whole thing. Maybe. Unlocks. You just pull it apart like that. Then that's it. That's all you have to do. Don't, and this will get out of the way for when you're removing the pin too. Excuse me. Damn. And so it'll just make your life easier. Okay. Now I come over to the fuel tank side. It's pretty tight in here, like I said. You need to prop it up and not drop the tank like I just did. But it should already be done. Damn, Bobby. Alright, so I'm just going to do it this way. No, I'm not. I'm going to grab the wood. Yeah, make sure it just doesn't fall. I'll cut that up. Alright, so if you come down here, super simple. This thing is clamped up. It's clamped up. You just pull both sides off and then pull it down. There's a little, if you can see, there's a little spot for your screwdriver to slide right in right there. And you just pull down on it. Don't pull it all the way off. And then if you look, it should just easily slide off. 2 fingers. Which y'all know about a 2 finger. Okay. Now I'm not going to pull it all the way off yet. I'm going to go get my paper towels because it's probably going to leak. I can already smell gas. So we're going to go right there. Boom. Now your tank is off. Everything is disconnected. So now I should just be able to lift the tank straight up. Am I snagged on anything? So, it's a lot, Garrett, would you say it's a lot easier if we had known what we were doing the first time?
Yes.
Okay. So, place your tank in somewhere a safe spot. I place it on a chair. I'm not trying to bend this. You don't want to bend this. This is your fuel thing, or your fuel line. So I'm probably going to get a paper towel to cover that up. Now I smell like gas. Yeah, just lay it down. Should be fine. Yeah, right there's perfect. All right, so tank is now off the bike. What do I do now? All right, well first, you unscrew the screws we had done before. So it'll be 8. So 3 in the back, 3 in the back, the middle one, and then these 4. Pop that off. Our air filter's already out. I just removed the screw, which sucks. So now I'm gonna have to drop it back in there later. Fantastic. Okay, so you come over here, move everything out of the way. You're gonna wanna push in on these clamps. You just wanna get this hose off. You might have to grab a screwdriver. Just finish it off. This is kind of a pain. There it goes. Alright, then you should have a bolt up here you need to remove. I believe it's a 10 millimeter as well. Should be a 10 millimeter.
Everything should be 10 millimeter at this point.
Everything is 10 millimeter at this point. So if you do not have a 10 millimeter, don't do this.
Or just run to your local AutoZone.
Yeah. You were saying?
No. Now you can do by hand.
This is one of the last pieces you need to do. There's one more thing you need to do to get to the stacks and take the whole air box out. I'll show you that in a second. There's my cameraman comes around to the side where I'm at. There's a hole to my left. You can come over here. There's a hole to my left right here. You can try to show them in there if you can. There is a 4 millimeter in there that you need to loosen, not undo, loosen. And they're just clamps on the throttle body. All right, there we go, that's moved. Now you can move that out of the way. Remember, hold on to your bolts because God forbid you lose something. Okay, so it's a 3 millimeter, not a 4. I already started it. I lied to myself. And you don't want to undo it all the way, you just want to loosen it. So like probably right there is good. If not, we'll come back. Also, another thing you should probably do is, it's probably not a big deal right now, but you should definitely plug these holes because anything gets into your engine, it's not going to be fun. Now I'm gonna remove these when I take this off. They're all going to come out. I'm just gonna take these cloths and put them back in the holes. So we'll do the same thing to the other side. We'll come over, find where we're supposed to go in. And you can see it from here. And you're just loosening it. That's all you're doing. It should be good. Okay, so now move your wires off to the side too, because this is going to come out. See, I might have to loosen it up a little more. Oh, that falls, I'm cooked. That's all I'm going to say. If that falls, video's over. So I get to play a fishing world with my bike, and I don't really want to play fishing world with my bike. Fishing for that. Oh, come over. Think that's loose enough? Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright. Take two and try to. Alright. Yep, it just pops out. Now there is going to be some more connections. I do not know what this line is, but you're going to have to remove it, and it looks dripping sweat everywhere, dude. So I don't know what this one is. I haven't seen this one. I know there's a smog. There's a smog. What would you call it? Smog tube? Smog, something. So just again, Jimmy the John off, bruh. Don't break the.
Want the nail guy to go do it?
Yeah, if you want to, you got nails. Here, take the screwdriver. Have nails, or someone who has nails. You don't gotta pull that down anymore. Just you're gonna have to like, yeah. Sorry if I stabbed you. No, you're good. Did you stab yourself?
No,
Alright, cool.
I'm more worried about you.
You're such a sweet man.
I already got cut once.
Alright, so this is the tube I was talking about. Smog tube. Smog hose. Not very hard to remove. I say this now. Just gonna yam on it. Ugh. Ugh. I lied. It's gonna be a bitch to get off. No, it's not. Alright. Now cover. You do not want anything falling in there. If anything falls in there at any time, your engine is probably cooked. Except probably my sweat. That might be fun. Nope. Water's not good for it either. Okay. So, Mr. Cameraman, if you look up here, these are your velocity stacks. Congratulations. Look at them. Look how pretty they are. Very awesome. Right? They're getting the fuck out of here. So, alright, you gotta come over here. Alright, so you're gonna get these out. The best way to do it, as I've heard, is just like, shit, you just gotta pull it out, dude. Of course, my hands being sweaty and this thing being oily, make it all the better.
I'm gonna do it.
If you want to try. Here, just pull on. Which one do you want to pull on? That one?
We can do either one.
Yeah, go for it. See, it's oily, huh? Channel locks. You can grab the channel locks up there somewhere. Gonna beefcake it. I'm gonna push. All right, cool, awesome. That's
my recommendation: use paper towels since it's slippery.
It's all oily. And if you push from the back and pull from the front, it should go pretty easily. I'm not really helping Garrett. I'm literally just pushing it in from the back. Pause.
Best way to do it, like how we're doing it, he pushes from the top part of it.
I don't even know if they're seeing it. They're probably seeing it, but.
And then come right here and just pull down while he's pushing. Boom. Took 2 fingers to do it.
Alright, so now we're going to take our other velocity stacks and put them in. So, Garrett, can you hand me the rubber pieces, the rubber boots? Okay, so if you look, they're going to go like how they're going here. They'll go this way. Alright everyone, we're a little dumb. Like I said, I'm still learning. And it's a different way to install them. So when Mr. Garrett gets done putting this one in, I'll show you. Alright, I'm back. So, if you see here, I don't really know how I can show it, but I can show you the underside, right? The squishier side, the non-tough side, needs to be down here. But you need to press the thicker side, the more stiff side, through here, through the bottom. And it comes at the top, and then you gotta press the actual stacks in themselves. That is the hardest part. Pressing the stacks in, especially the side ones. I recommend doing the side ones first, because the middle ones are a lot easier. But yeah, guys, that should be it. Give the stacks in. You gotta take these, because these are gonna clamp around. I don't know what you call them. They need to clamp around these though. They're gonna be a little snug, like that. That's actually perfect. I didn't have to do anything. I might give them one, like a little tighten, just so they stay on and they don't come off whenever I start doing stuff, because they need to be flush up against the block, the engine. Alright, so that's probably good. And then you'll do the same thing with the other side. Make sure the screws are going out, facing outwards, so you can actually screw them back in. I mean, you're not gonna want to push your stacks out by accident, because I already did that, and it was a fun thing to redo. All right, see, those are on. Cool.
This end, get out. Should do it all.
Probably. Probably, yep. All right, Garrett's right. Don't listen to me, listen to Garrett. It needs to go this way. Both of them facing outwards. Like so. I can't believe I put that on backwards. It's so silly of me. I'll just tighten it a little bit. Not too much, because you still need to get around the other piece. Alright, so that's how you install velocity stacks. You're just going to put it back in, plug and play. Obviously put your air filter back in as well. And then you're just going to do everything in reverse, basically. So you'll put the air filter in. You'll line this up. You'll line these up right here on these. Make sure they're all in. Go through the little hole again. Retighten them down. Make sure they're tight, because you don't want them coming off. And then start plugging these hoses back in. So you'll put these two hoses back in, and then you can put the top of your air box back on, and then close up. Oh, and make sure to tighten it back down. And yeah, just go backwards from there, and you put the tank on. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this tutorial has been a little helpful. I think it's been. I've learned a lot. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.